And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Trae Young. On the wing, Green. And there's the feed to Embiid. Fires from the wing. Collins grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Simmons passes to Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. They kick it out to Green.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up two. So the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Collins against Harris. And the pass to Snell. Young with the ball. Second shot opportunity. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Passes to Harris. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside Collins. Young outside. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Young's got 6. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Pass to Harris. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball. Count it. 8 points for Trae Young.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Simmons passes to Harris. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Snell from outside. Good on the triple. He has 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here's Simmons. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Simmons against Williams. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Here's Hunter. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, he's a balanced, smooth, surprisingly tough athlete. Williams causes a lot of problems for the defense.
And chatting earlier with Ben.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Clock at 6. Hill, no good. The Hawks leading by 11.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers trail by 9. And Curry, here we go. Hill has the open look. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. That one goes in. Timeout called, the 76ers. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Maxey's checked in for George Hill. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Maxey passes to Curry. He feeds it to Howard. Good work defensively by Capella.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here is Young to the paint. Capella kicks to Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Snell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Snell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And they pick up 2. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Outside Collins. He kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich runs for 2. And the shot is long.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Let's break here. Here come the Hawks. Ahead. Kicks it out to Collins. Uncovered. The Hawks again can't hit. 76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A nice shot by Harris.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here is Young. Feeds it to Collins. Here's Capella. Back to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. It's good on the putback.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. High post, Embiid. Shot from 16, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
The mid-range J from Embiid getting better and better.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Young. He's got 8. From deep. The putback. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. We're going to bring... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points and that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Williams with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Gallinari. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Curry is inside. Kicks to Harris. On the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Harris has got 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Gallinari passes to Williams. Baseline jumper. And it's Gallinari missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter. The dish now to Dunn. Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Chris Dunn. Hill against Williams. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry is inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 6. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Hill.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Crafty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Hill finds Curry. That one drops for him.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
And so they foul intentionally. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams looking over the floor. Passes it to Herter. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. The 76ers trail by 4. Harris passes to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. Up top, Embiid. And he converts the layup. Embiid's got 6.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Harris against Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. No good. That would have tied it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Thibault kicks to Simmons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's Korkmaz in for Green. Young looking around. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now the 76ers on the break. Right wing. Here's Korkmaz. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. That one's not going to go. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Bogdan.
Oh, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arc.
The pass to Capella. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Goes up from the top of the key. Up again. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Boy, you got to box him out or he takes off for these throwdown putbacks. Capella doing work on the glass.
And here now is Thibault. Simmons inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Korkmaz. No good that time. And here's the fast break. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is what we played for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thanks so much, David. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Young pass to Snell. Back to Young. From deep. They grab their own miss. Capella kicks to Snell. Young, right side. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And the Hawks lead by 4.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Curry finds Simmons. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Young with no one around. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Danny Green has been clutch throughout his career. As a matter of fact, I think he gets more fired up the higher the stakes.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Again, Young missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Out to Harris. Green left side. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Young on the wing. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Curry against Young. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Curry.
Shots like this prove Seth Curry is unafraid when it comes to taking big shots.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Simmons working around. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Young against Simmons. Back to Young. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Harris. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Dwight Howard's checked in for Danny Green. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player. Somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Now, here is Young, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted. Absolutely massive free throw.
bustling Philadelphia and nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important clubs. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Curry is out there with Green. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Embiid, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone. Well, they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Lopez passes to Giannis. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Lopez left side. And Embiid with the block.
Width plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
The putback. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Curry passes to Embiid. Curry deciding where to go with it. Lopez with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Over Green. DiVincenzo. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Curry passes to Embiid. He kicks it to Simmons. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Ben Simmons. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And George Hills subbed in for Seth Curry. The putback. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Stolen by Tucker. Here is Forbes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tolliver comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Now here's Howard. That's tipped. For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to Tolliver. High post, Howard. Back to Tolliver. And the layup's good off the glass.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. And the layup is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Korkmaz. Passes it to Hill. Pulls up on the wing. A shot, no good.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. Stay. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Hill. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he makes that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here is Forbes. The pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Middleton. Lets it go from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers leading by 4. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Got that bucket in no time at all. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Maxey. Hill, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Tolliver dishes to Howard. Hill inside. Teague covering. Hill, no good. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. 1:35 left here in the second. Portis kicks to T. Back to Portis. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Here's Korkmaz. No good from outside. And it's the Bucks ball. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hill dishes to Howard. Here's Tolliver. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Now here's Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
Outside Curry. And here is Harris. Bucket is good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
6-second difference between the shot and gameplay. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Holiday. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday against Curry. Launches a 3. A shot off that time. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, and Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it. And that does it for our half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bucks shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Setting the 4 for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
Now, don't forget about Drew Holiday. He's got some ups. More than capable of getting up there to the rim.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Green. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. The inside shot. And it's in off the backboard. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
For 3, Harris. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Curry. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Chris Middleton. 6 to shoot. Bounce pass, Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Milton with it. Harris outside. And he commits the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Hill against Holiday. To the left side wing. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Embiid. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Bobby Portis. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Curry. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Curry passes to Simmons. Back to Curry. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Out left to the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's team. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
Pass to Harris. Back to Curry. On the top of the key. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Teague bounce pass. Left side Portis. Now the pass to Morrow. Back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the shot. Good D by Embiid. Here's Simmons and Green now, top of the key. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That's on Ben Simmons. So both teams changing it up here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Pass to Korkmaz. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hill dishes to Tolliver. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tolliver's got 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, 11 points in the game. Hangs, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Simmons is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Hill. And it's Milton in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And some changes here for the 76ers. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Korkmaz. Howard kicks to Tolliver. A 3-ball. Howard trying to free himself up. Moves back up. Here's Thybulle. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 8. Deflects the pass. Howard, the pass to Hill. Here's Thybulle. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. And Teague, here we go.
I have to admire how relentless Teague is on the drive, as well as how consistent he is at burying those looks.
Here is Tolliver. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Here is Tolliver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Tolliver's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here is Forbes. Inside. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
And an intentional foul right there. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Got a piece of it. Holiday attacking, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Harris finds Embiid. That one wide left.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Giannis, and he gets contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Embiid with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Harris wide open. He shoots the basket, good off the assist from Simmons. And it's 7 points for Tobias Harris. Bucks trail by 8. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton with the tip. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got 13 points in the second half.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Out to Harris for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Now Green. So Philadelphia wins it. Some good comp. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harden in at the one spot. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Indoors tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game. So let's see how this plays out.
Embiid finds Harris. A three-pointer is right on target.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Harden outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Harris passes to Curry. Took him no time at all on that one.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. The shot's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Simmons kicks to Green. Puts up a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Now here is Harris. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, how about the mid-range game? Joe Harris knows they're going to run him off the three-point line, so he's showing you what else he has.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Curry passes to Embiid to end the run, and he knocks down the jumper.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Now Harden. Over Simmons. That one a little long. It's tipped. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Passes to Curry. Clock at 6. Now Embiid over Harden. And Embiid's a bucket on the assist by Curry.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now, here is Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Simmons. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. It's Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
The 76ers leading by 3. Simmons dishes to Tolliver. 76ers moving the ball around. Thybulle finds Howard. Simmons trying to get open. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Durant on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Howard. Irving against Simmons. He dishes it to Tolliver. And yes, it's good.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. Pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Simmons passes to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so, in the game for the 76ers, George Hill out there with Matisse Thybulle. And there's Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Thibault, the pass to Hill. Here's Korkmaz. Dishes to Hill. He feeds it to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, we've seen this over the course of George Hill's career. So savvy, finding the open man.
Harden outside. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Tolliver. And now a 5-point 76ers lead. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence, and so it's about...
Gentlemen. Woo! My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Thibault with the ball. Now Green defending, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Maxey passes to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
16 feet away. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Brown.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. And it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Irving against Simmons. Irving kicks to KD. Fades away. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry dishes to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And it's good, 2 points. Irving's got 8 points.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Irving against Simmons. To the paint. There's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
And a close game so far through the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And with all the stars on the... And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. Fires from 18. Embiid, no good. The Nets with the lead.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Harden surveying the D. Outside, KD. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Nets for 2.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
And Curry has it in the corner. Shoots the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Harden against Curry. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. A floater, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
It's stolen by Harris. Embiid drives in. And the dunk by Embiid.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Harris. There's the dish to Embiid over Durant. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Irving looking for an opening. On the wing, Irving. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry from deep three-point land. The 76ers again can't hit it. Nets leading by 5. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Here's Harden, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris, and it's Brown in for Irving. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Hill kicks to Tolliver. Feeds it to Howard. From the line. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Hill against Harden. Here's Tolliver. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Harden outside. And it's sent back by Howard. And now the 76ers on the break. Thibault finds Howard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
Harden with it, and it's sent back by Howard. They retain possession. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
Next substitution, Kyrie Irving.
And the Nets with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's Harden. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Hill penetrating. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hill's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 76ers. Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Pass to Thybulle. And Hill has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Thybulle. And it's blocked. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Durant subbed in for Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Nets leading by 3. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Count the basket. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Harris draws the double. Green, the pass to Embiid. On its way from Curry for two. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harris against Durant. Over Harris. Tips it up, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Harden outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pops it up for Jordan. It's stolen by Harris. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Curry. Embiid kicks to Green. Embiid wide open. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead. Harden outside. To the middle, Jordan. And the rejection by Embiid. And he recovers it. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Here's Simmons. Harris trying to get free. And then Simmons slams it in.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Harden against Simmons. Harden, that's good.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Simmons working it over. Thybulle on the wing. And it's all evened up. Thybulle got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Irving against Embiid. No good from Irving. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. To take the lead. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD leading the charge.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Simmons. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Outside for Durant. Money!
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 2. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Here's Curry. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. rotation. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And oh, what a dunk!
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Young drives in. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Simmons. Curry on the wing. Back to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Green finds Harris. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Curry can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Embiid. It's stolen by Capella. And Embiid with the block.
You look at this combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Trae Young. Curry passes to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal. Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here is Williams. After the Sixers pick up 2. The shot's good.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Now here is Hill. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Howard. In the corner, it's Tolliver. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Thibault. 13 feet away. Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. Now Hunter. Gallinari down low. Tolliver on him. Here's Hunter. Gallinari trying to get open. Hunter no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Howard kicks to Tolliver. Now, here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Herter gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Korkmaz. The kick out to Hill. Pass to Tolliver. It's back to Hill. There's the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Williams, that's for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Williams has got his second basket.
Oh, he gets off before the horn.
How about that?
Wow, what a...
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Dunn in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Boy, if you don't stick Dunn, he'll burn you and bat. Great quickness down the floor.
Maxey passes to Milton. And here is Howard. Now, here's Milton. And here's Maxey. Back to Howard. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the 76ers with some changes. Tolliver comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Maxey. The Hawks trail by 7. Dunn outside. The dish to Gallinari. He feeds it to Okongwu. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on that one. Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia leading by 6. Hill passes to Korkmaz. On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And in my opinion, Hill is simply one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. While he's not that tall, he's got exceedingly long arms, and he does a great job using that length to dissuade passes and to challenge shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Herter, defended by Thibault. Goes up on the block. Herter, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Outside Hill. Passes it to Korkmaz. From downtown. Rebounded by Snell. The Hawks trail by 6. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Thibault. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Here's Howard. Collins with some nice D for Atlanta. They've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's sent back by Hill.
That's really stellar work from Hill. He takes pride in his defense, a lot of pride in how he defends, especially getting to shots. His timing is really exceptional. Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oops.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Here's Snell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks trail it. Here's Snell. Over Hill. Snell, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Thibault with the ball. Pass to Korkmaz. 76ers moving the ball around. Thibault can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Collins. The feed to Okongwu. Collins passes to Okongwu. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Hill. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. And so we conclude the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The Duke right out of the gate. It was Philly setting the tone. Their mission to dominate early was a... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward. Young drives in. Hunter, the pass to Capella. From outside the arc. Hunter, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And a wide open look for Simmons. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Capella kicks to Hunter. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 8.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
It's Curry with the drive. Good on the shot.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got his third basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. And then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Danny Green. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Snell dishes to Gallinari. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Young with no one around.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Simmons on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Harris. The 76ers with another miss. The Hawks trail by 8. On its way from Young for 2. And Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game.
Hey, who's watching now?
And here's Maxey. Feeds to Embiid. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Harris outside. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Gallinari missing. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Boy, never shy about getting to that rack. Simmons so aggressive playing downhill. Nice dunk there.
The 11-footer and the rejection by Embiid. Capella with the bucket. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Maxey passes to Milton. Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. They get it back. Embiid. Here's Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
A shot by Milton, no good. Three-pointer, Snell, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 11. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, John Collins is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Hill. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Good work there as it goes. Okongwu's now got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Now Hill. Here's Korkmaz. Knocked away and stolen by Williams. In the air. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Hill passes to Tolliver. And it's Thibault in the corner. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
The Hawks trail by 8. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Herter passes to Williams. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Hill. Fast break, Philadelphia. Korkmaz kicks to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. The three from Hill. Hill pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Nobody near Williams. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Hill with it. Okongwu covering. Here's Howard. Williams with the block. Outside Collins. Out to the wing. Here's Herter. Hands it from downtown. Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Trying to get something going. And it's Howard laying it in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark. The pass to Tolliver. Now Howard. It's back to Hill. He kicks it to Tolliver. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Korkmaz. With the clock winding down. Williams against Hill. Back to Howard. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Hill. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Young way outside from beyond the arc and then some.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Pass to Embiid. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons left side. He feeds it to Harris. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. It's stolen by Curry. They break it out 5-on-3. Here's Simmons. It counts.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
And here's Young from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. The three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by Harris. Now here's Curry. So Philadelphia wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. Downtown Milwaukee is... Now it's in.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Green is out there with Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Roam in the paint. And they double up Giannis. The wide open look here for Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Holiday surveying the floor. 2 points. That one goes. Holiday's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here is Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. A three-pointer, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Curry. That misses off the backboard.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Giannis. There's the dish to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Holiday against Embiid. Holiday gets the bucket.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Now here's Green. Curry wide open. The 76ers with another miss. Poked away and stolen by Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They get the rebound. Unable to get that one.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Middleton with it. Now defended by Embiid. And that one's good by Lopez.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Simmons passes to Harris. Good drive by Simmons. There's Embiid.
Hard to guard Embiid without fouling. He's awesome at forcing his defense's hand. I mean, literally.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Ben Simmons. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Curry. Here's Hill after the basket by Milwaukee. Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Harris. The pass to Howard. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Offensive rebound. Portis. It's deflected. Middleton against Harris. Dishes it to Embiid. Count that one. Embiid's got 6.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Hill. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. For 3, Middleton. Hill pulls it in. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Portis. The shot comes out. Excellent D from Howard. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
The Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Middleton outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. An even 3-on-3 break. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got Portis, Antetokounmpo out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers lead it. An even 3-on-3 break. Howard can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the inside for the finish. Howard misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Hill kicks to Thibault. 76ers moving the ball around. There's the feed to Howard. Here is Tolliver. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Thibault can't get it to go. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Outside Hill. To the middle. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Tolliver the pass to Korkmaz. Just 4 to shoot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hill. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, is really paramount.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now Hill. 1:41 left in the second quarter. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest to chest and finish.
Connaughton kicks to Portis. From deep. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Shoots a fader. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Hill has the open look. No good on the 3. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Bucks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Portis, the pass to Forbes. Portis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Hill inside to the paint. Tolliver. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Tolliver's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
And you look at the unselfishness from Hill. Coming off that pick with his head up, reading the defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Connaughton passes to Portis. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Back to Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
And that's it for the first half of that. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that'll do it for our halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green is out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Howard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lots of room. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
Let's go. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Curry passes to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. But he gets it back. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their fourth miss in 5 attempts.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And here is Green. Feeds to Embiid. And no good that time. Good D by Lopez. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Philadelphia leading by 7. Harris outside. And the pass to Embiid. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the limp Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Outside Holiday. And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Passes it to Simmons. Curry looking around. The dish to Embiid over Lopez. Embiid, no good.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. On the wing, Holiday. It's stolen by Green. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
At times, Howard overwhelms you on the boards. You got to put a body on this guy when shots go up.
Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Hilton the pass to Hill. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now, here's Howard. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. "19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down low, Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Here's Embiid. That shot missing, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers on top, up 6. And when we... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
You got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. He kicks to Curry. He dishes it to Embiid. Yep, that one goes in there. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. DiVincenzo against Green. The bucket is good. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Teague. Portis kicks to Teague. Back to Portis. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
Simmons finds Harris. Nails it from the high post. Harris has got his first points in this one.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Teague, the pass to Norm. Back to Teague, and stolen by Howard. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Outside Teague. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Portis. Gets an open look and hits. The 76ers leading by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hill inside. Teague covering. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Harris doesn't get it to drop for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Simmons kicks to Hill. Got a hand on it.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hill looking it over. Pass to Harris. To the inside. Simmons dishes to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. Bible, the pass to Howard. Misses from short range. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Giannis. Shoots. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right now.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Holiday with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Here's Giannis. Count it.
and a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Curry against Holiday. Embiid wide open. Good.
Wow, bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to deliver in the clutch.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Harris. Thibault kicks to Harris. And there's the pass to Embiid. It's Curry outside. Knocks down the three ball.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Holiday finds Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. Coming right up. It's time for the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Oh, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Hit me, I'm open.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Here's KD. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Curry. Back to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Now here's Embiid. They get it again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Irving drives in. Here's Harris. That one's not going to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. 3-on-3. Harris, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Irving dishes to Durant. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Pass to Harris. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Curry. And now Philadelphia on the break. In with the ball. Yep, that one goes. Simmons got his second bucket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Harden. Up again.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Simmons with it. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Harden scanning the floor. From the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving passes to Harris. Curry with the steal. Embiid inside the line. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Harden against Embiid. Harden kicks to Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
Irving passes to Durant. It's stolen by Hill. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Philadelphia leading by 9. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Howard kicks to Thibault. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Irving passes to Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their
possessions this first half. They've established great inside position.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Irving. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Hill against Irving. Teardrop shot. He gets that one. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Milton kicks to Howard. Back to Milton. Inside. Releases. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 7. Irving attacking. Lets it go from deep. Durant, no good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Takes the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 7. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. KD looking around. Here's Griffin.
Oh.
You got to be
kidding. One for the highlight reel. And you see after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up.
Hill passes to Thibault. It's stolen by Brown. Fires from deep. KD can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Howard. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside, KD. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Count it. Good. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now, here's Milton. Guarded by Green. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Korkmaz. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Nets trail by 3. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic LU jam. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Korkmaz passes to Hill. Korkmaz kicks to Milton. To the paint. Here's Howard. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Irving passes to Durant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Griffin dishes to Durant. Back to Griffin. Outside, KD. 4 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for KD. Hill kicks to Howard. It's back to Hill. On the wing, Milton. From downtown, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. At the close of the first quarter, their lead.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. Harris draws the double. And Harden wide open. He shoots offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Harden's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Back to Simmons. Passes to Embiid. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Jordan with the jam.
DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Simmons against Harden. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way for the lead. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Green passes to Simmons. Dish now to Embiid. Outside Curry. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Simmons penetrating. Embiid.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Llewellyn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The 3 from Harden. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. He feeds it to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
1:35 left to play in the third. Harden dishes to Jordan. Claxton the pass to Jordan. And now the 76ers on the break. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Harden against Simmons. Harden outside. Right side, Jordan. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And love watching Simmons run the floor. Just eating up so much space in so little time.
Harden outside. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Embiid, no good. Nets trail by 6. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. Harden missing again. And up the floor again, the 76ers running the floor. Harris inside. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. First one falls for him. James Harden. He's checked in for Brooklyn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Count that bucket. Thibault's got his first points of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Harden. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
To the left wing. Here is Tolliver, guarded by Green. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Pass to Thibault. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Harris's shot is good.
He has become a pure shooter. And from mid-range, Harris is deadly.
Outside for Durant. Over Harris. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Green bounce pass. Irving with the steal. Here's Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And he gets the win. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Off target with that shot.
DeAndre Jordan in the face of a defender. What a contest. Nicely done.
So